Amazing, amazing. Alyssa, is there one more? Is that everything?
That is it.
All right, amazing. We're all waiting with bated breath. That was so amazing. I want to welcome everyone to the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association Scholarship Award Ceremony. I am going to be your MC and host. But before I talk a little bit about myself, can we just get some round of applause for that amazing performance, or some ones in the chat if you were feeling that performance? I just want to see some ones in the chat. We're going to make this interactive. Yeah, thank you, Precious. Thank you, Graydon. Thank you. I see Lori clapping. Thank you, Stephanie. Awesome. Thank you, Shamar. Cairo, thank you. Sylvia, I see all the ones. Let's keep the round of applause going. The energy, that was amazing. We want to thank Alyssa Samuels for playing violin. It was a violin concerto by Oscar Redding. And yes, I'm glad everyone's here. I hope you are comfy. Grab your favorite drink, relax, and we are going to begin our award ceremony. So my name is Benjamin DeGraff. I am a arts-based educator. I am a community activist, and I also run a music and leadership program in schools and in community where we use the arts to work with young people. It's my pleasure and honor to be here tonight, acting as the MC. And on a personal note, the Dccba president, we've known each other for many years. I won't date us, but I'm very proud of the work that Alethia is doing, along with everyone else in Dufferin County, to support our young people and support young people in that area. And really proud to see the organization, everyone involved, all the sponsors really coming together for an amazing event like this. At this time, I am going to acknowledge our sponsors. We'll be hearing more from them throughout the evening. But at this time, we'd like to thank Flateau Development Incorporated, Fieldgate Homes, Carrietti Law, CFUW Orangeville, Carmen Anderson and Family, Streams Community Hub, Ontario Clean Water, and also someone who was very helpful in the background, helping pull things together, was Crozier Consulting. Can we give them some more ones in the chat, or a round of applause for their commitment and dedication to support to seeing young people flourish? Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to move along with the program, and we are so grateful everyone is here. I really wanted to, once again, just acknowledge all the energy and all the effort of everyone who has helped to contribute to tonight's successful event. And I think it's very rare that we can actually be part of history. So everyone tonight, we are creating history. This is the first time we're doing this, and this is going to be a very, very exciting evening. And 10, 15, 20 years from now, we're going to look back on this first inaugural event and say, I was a part of something that helped to continue to transform the lives of young people for years and years to come. At this time, if everyone can put their hands together, or more ones in the chat, I'd like to introduce the Dccba president and founder, Alethia O'Hara Stephenson.
Thank you, Mr. MC Benjamin, my dear friend from many, many years. We won't date ourselves. Thank you for MCing tonight, and to all of our honored guests, thank you for coming out tonight to show your support, our sponsors, and many supporters along the way. At this time, I would like to recognize the land that we stand on. The town of Shelburne is on ancestral land, so I'd like to start off with the land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, including the Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and the Chippewa, and the people of the Three Fires Confederacy. I would also like to take the time to acknowledge our ancestors. We honor our ancestors of African descent who are intrinsically linked to the land, who fought for our survival and helped to shape the mosaic of Dufferin County and Canada. We honor those leaders such as William and Mary Gaunt, Richard Pierpoint, and the Hannison family, those who are unknown, and the current leaders who continue to shape and inspire our community in Dufferin County and beyond. At this time, it is my honor and pleasure to acknowledge some of our leaders here tonight. We have MP for Dufferin Caledon, Mr. Kyle Seaback, Honorable Kyle Seaback, and we also have Honorable Sylvia Jones, again for Dufferin Caledon, here with us tonight. It is my honor to introduce our MP, Mr. Kyle Seaback, to say a few words.
Well, good evening, everyone, and I am just absolutely thrilled to be part of this first inaugural event. When we look back 20 years from now, I hope I'm still here and attending the event, and let's hope that we will have had 19 in-person events by the time that comes around, because I know we're all looking forward to the chance that we can get together and do these kinds of great celebrations in person. I want to first just say a big, big thank you to the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association for taking on this challenge of building such an amazing community-based organization. So congratulations to you for getting this organization up and running, putting all the effort in to acknowledge young people in our community. I also want to say to the sponsors, if you're here tonight, you should know how important your contribution is, because without your support of this organization, there wouldn't be the scholarships that are being given out tonight. So you are really making a difference in your community. And to all the young people getting the sponsors, getting the scholarships tonight, I can tell you this is just the start of the fantastic journey that you're going to make and the amazing contributions you're going to make to our community. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And I'm looking forward to a great night tonight. Thanks, everyone.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kyle Seaback, for your kind words, your ongoing support and partnership, and investing in our young people. Your presence here tonight means a great deal to us, and on behalf of the entire team, thank you for being here. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our MP for Dufferin Caledon, our MPP for Dufferin Caledon, and Solicitor General, the Honorable Sylvia Jones, to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Alethia, and thank you for inviting me tonight and giving me an opportunity to address the students that we are celebrating tonight. You know, our community is very fortunate to have the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association Scholarship Program to help students get an opportunity to continue their studies at a post-secondary institution of their choice. Dccba has taken the lead to find community sponsors that have contributed to these scholarships. And I'm very proud to see so much diversity in the categories and the subject matter and the challenges that each scholarship applicant was asked to submit. To the scholarship students here tonight, it's not by luck or by chance that you have been selected. You've worked hard, you've excelled, and you are being celebrated for your accomplishments. But you didn't do it alone. You had help from teachers, from mentors, from parents, guardians, family members, and friends. Even, and perhaps especially during the pandemic, when we were isolating from one another, there were still ways to connect with those who matter most. Students this year showed an incredible amount of resilience as you progressed through the difficult and different stages of the shutdown and the pandemic. I know it was difficult, but I hope that each of you have had a way to stay in touch with those who were providing you that support and assistance. Adapting to, and that terrible word pivoting, the changing in how we completed your school assignments may have been challenging, but it was also an opportunity to learn. The fact that you've been selected to receive a scholarship tonight from our community is a testament to your hard work, even during the pandemic. As you begin your next phase of your education, regardless of where you choose to study or what you choose to study, find your passion and make a difference in the world. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech. Let's hear from the scholarship students.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Minister Jones. We have one more message from our mayor, the mayor for the town of Shelburne. It is a video message, and I will get that queued up for us. And Solicitor Jones, thank you again for your ongoing support and leadership in the community and advocating for our youth and putting our youth first. And, you know, as the event theme for tonight says, you know, be inspired by our future leaders. These young people have done and will go on to do amazing things in our community. So your support, again, is greatly appreciated. At this time, hopefully I will master all of my technology challenges and successfully play the next video.
Good evening, everyone. Shelburne Mayor Wade Mills here. Although I'm not able to join you all live tonight, I certainly didn't want the occasion to pass by without honoring the tremendous achievements which are being highlighted here this evening. I'd like to thank the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association for the incredible work that they're doing in our Dufferin County community. And tonight's showcase is really just one example of this great work. To the Bursary and Scholarship Award recipients, a sincere congratulations for all that you've accomplished thus far. Your achievements are certainly something that you and your family should be proud of, and I encourage each of you to keep up the great work as you move on to your next endeavors. Our community is better off because each of you were a part of it, and I thank each and every one of you for that. Finally, I would like to thank the sponsors whose generosity have made these awards possible. So, enjoy the evening, celebrate your achievements, and please keep on doing what you're doing. Take good care.
Perfect. We do have one other speaker, and I'm not sure if she is on yet. It's Gwyneth Chapman.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Perfect. So it is my honor to introduce Gwen Chapman. She's a community advocate, a trailblazer, a community leader, and I can't think of anyone more passionate about our young people than Gwyneth. She's also a former television producer and, as I said, a trailblazer in her own right. Please welcome Gwyneth, and I believe you have a message for our young people tonight.
Yes, thank you so very much, Alethia team and the County of Shelburne. You are incredible, Alethia. The work that you're doing, I'm so inspired as well by your passion for young people and for our community. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. It's really nice to see all of you. I'm excited. Are you excited today? Come on, this is a good day. Are you kidding me? This is a good day. We always have so much, again, like I say, to be thankful for. And, you know, we talk about just being here, being alive, our health, our family members, the opportunities that we have to make positive changes, you know, and I'm excited by all the talent, the talented young people that are in this call, that are graduating. I am so very, very proud of you and all the grown-ups that have come out to support our young people. Thank you so very much for this, because you know how important it is to be such a strong supporter of the community, of our young people. And I have to always make mention of my dad here, who's no longer with me in person physically, but his spirit is always with me. And my father was the one who taught me that, you know, we have to be our brother's keeper. And life is about service. It's about purpose. And it's about, you know, doing what you can to make a difference in your community, your family, and making sure that your life, you know, is well lived. And so today, I would like to encourage you by sharing this amazing poem. Any of you know of the great Nelson Mandela? Put your hands up. This is my opportunity for me to be a teacher. Hands up. So, okay, most of us have heard of the great Nelson Mandela. Imagine this incredible, iconic figure, you know, was in prison for, I believe it was 27 years, Alethia, 27 or so, about 27 or 25 years in prison, fighting for the rights of his people. You know, he came out of prison and he was the first Black president of South Africa, as many of you know. But imagine that special moment of inauguration when he was signing and swearing in to be South Africa's first Black president. He took this poem that he found from a lady called Marianne Williamson. If you Google her, you'll find the poem too. So I believe in every word that that poem has to share. I added my own as well to it because, again, this is what I would like to share and really get you to understand, believe, and to think about, and ask yourself, how can you apply these words to your life? I'll tell you, first of all, that I believe in young people. I believe in your potential. I believe in your capacity for greatness. And I always say, in life, sometimes you're raised or you experience certain things that are not too pleasant, or you may be raised in an environment where people tell you you're not going to amount to anything, you're not going to be anything. You got to look a certain way, you got to act a certain way, listen. I call these people negatrons, and if you're going to use that word in the future, always remember me. Negatrons, negative people, get rid of them. Right? They have no place in your life. This poem, I'm hoping, will encourage you to always believe in yourself. And remember that every single one of you were born with a purpose, with talent, with gifts. And that is not for you to keep to yourself, but that is for you to explore, to grow, to develop. We are waiting on all of you to make your contribution to this world. And that's why you're alive. That's why you're still here. Do I hear an amen here? Put your hands up if you agree. Yes. Okay, I got some claps. Yes, you're born for greatness. And I'm a believer in God too, because without God, I wouldn't really get to know me. So I love the idea of seeing your life through God's eyes. Your creator knows you the best, not these negative people that don't know you or that try to project negativity or whatever on you. No, that doesn't belong to you. Get rid of that. Focus on positive people, positive action, positive thinking. I want to encourage you to read. Knowledge is power. Understanding humanity, understanding your emotions, understanding your mind and how that works for you in order for you to, to dream and to have your vision and go after your goals. Your mind and your heart and your spirit, stay in tune. Learn, read, continue to read, and connect with positive, iconic people who breed confidence into your life, who encourage you to be your best, who make you feel good about who you are. That's who you've got to stick with moving forward. Don't settle for anything less. So here we go. Let me get into this poem because I don't want to take up this whole time tonight. Deputy Mayor Steve, my friend, I see you. How are you? Good. All right. So here's the poem. Okay. I really want you to listen to the words. Our deepest and most darkest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest and most darkest fear is that we're powerful and more beautiful beyond measure. It is our light, our brilliance, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves as a people, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you? And you, Victoria, and you, Alyssa, not to be? You're a child of God, and you're playing small. You're giving up on your dreams won't serve your family, your community, your world, your country at all. There is nothing enlightening, great, or excellent about shrinking or giving up so that others won't feel insecure around you. You see, we were born to make manifest the glory, the greatness of God within us. And it's not just in some of us, the wealthy, the handsome, the pretty, no, but it's in all of us. It's in every single one of us. And as we let our own light shine, as we let our spirit soar, as we let our greatness roar, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same and to be all that they can be. And as we are liberated and set free from our own personal fears and hurts, our presence automatically liberates and inspires others. Our presence says, you can do it. Our presence says, never give up. Our presence says, you have value. Our presence encourages you to seek your purpose. It is time, young ladies and gentlemen, to let your light shine. It's time for you to let your spirit soar. It's time for you to let your greatness roar and assume your role as this country's, as this city's kings and queens, princesses and princes. I believe in you. Don't you ever, ever, ever give up on yourself, your dreams, and your ability to make a powerful impact in this world at this time. That's my little message to you. I've added a lot to the poem, but I hope you receive that. And I hope that you continue to see yourself the way your creator sees you. And that is that you're beautiful, you're great, you are talented, you are on purpose. And remember, you are valued. You are very, very, extremely important part of this society of Canada. Don't ever forget that, okay? Don't ever forget that. And if you doubt yourself or you're not too sure about what's happening with you, please give me a call. I'll be happy to talk to you and I'll be happy to remind you of how awesome you really are. Thank you so very much. And I see Sylvia Jones here, Minister. Thank you for showing up and supporting. I know you were on our last conference. Thank you, everybody. Keep up the good work, young people. I am here. I'm available if you need to talk to me. And if you want to get busy, I can give you a lot of other good things to do, okay? So thank you so much, Alethia. And I hope, the little words I've shared really has inspired you. Never, ever give up on yourself, period. Thank you. I feel like a big kid now.
Powerful. Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. Let's get a round of applause for all of our keynote speakers, our MPs, the mayor, and our address to our recipients. Very, very powerful. I just worked out earlier today and I feel so supercharged. I want to work out again. That was a very inspiring message. So thank you, Gwen, for that, and all of our other keynote speakers. At this time, we are going to move along with our agenda. Are we having fun yet? Yeah, some thumbs up, some head nods. We're having fun? Awesome. So I'm going to be introducing the Dccba Black Excellence Bursary, and recipients were selected by their schools based on academic excellence and leadership. Total autonomy was provided to the schools to select the student who best demonstrated academic excellence and leadership in their school. Each student received, on graduation, a plaque permanently installed in the school with their names attached, a big thing, right? Some swag, a framed certificate, a Visa gift card, and some Dccba swag. In addition, each recipient will receive a personalized letter of congratulations from our MP, Kyle Seaback, our MPP, Sylvia Jones, and the mayor, Wade Mills, for the town of Shelburne. So let's put our hands together for that. I mean, that's an amazing thing to just keep on your wall. Again, we're making history here tonight. At this time, I'll be having Ian Daly, who is the Dccba director, announcing the bursary recipients. Ian, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So there are three names I'm going to call out, three recipients of this award. The first is Miss Monique Harris of Glenbrook Elementary School. And is Monique Harris with us?
Hi.
Hi, Monique. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words?
To be honest, I never thought I could actually do this, but now that I realize I know that I can do a lot more, and I'm going to strive for that.
Great. Congratulations, Monique.
Thank you.
Let's get a few ones in the chat for Monique. The next name that I'll be calling is Ashley Anderson of Highland Heights Elementary School. Is Ashley with us? Once again, is Ashley with us?
I don't believe she is. If she does come on later in, we can give her a moment to say thank you.
Okay. We'll move on to the third name, which this name, by mere coincidence, happens to be my niece. As stated earlier, independently selected. There was no nepotism. Miss Cairo Daly of Centennial Highlands Elementary School. Is Cairo on with us?
I'm here. Hi.
Congratulations, Cairo. And would you like to
Hi.
say a few words?
Sure. Well, good evening, everyone. I would just like to say thank you to the Dccba and all the sponsors for this opportunity to be the first recipient of this award at my school, which is, as he said, Centennial Highlands Elementary School. And also to have an opportunity to be an inspiration to students in the year to come. I'm humbled and I'm very honored. Thank you once again.
Congratulations, Cairo. Congratulations to all three, Monique, Ashley, and Cairo. Back to you, or back to the MC.
Thank you. So once again, congratulations, everyone. I think it's really amazing. Not only did you win something, but it will be on display until perpetuity. So, when you're, 30 years removed and have finished all your studies, you can come back with your kids and show them something. I think stuff like that is really amazing. Again, as I mentioned, each recipient will receive a personal letter from the MPP, and mayor congratulating them on their achievement. And if you all can stick around till the end, our recipient winners, so they can find out how you will receive the scholarship package. And the Dccba will coordinate with each recipient a date and time to hand out the scholarship to you in person for those who are local or by mail. All right, can I get a little hand clapping, a little foot stomping? We are going to move on in our agenda to have Julie Ann James, the president of Stream Community Hub, present our next award.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. Can everybody hear us?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. We'll just take 30 seconds just to let you know that Streams Community Hub, affectionately called Streams, is an art-centered, youth-focused, community-minded charity based here in Shelburne. We are on a mission to ignite learning, inspire youth, and enrich the community through the arts. We especially focus on providing arts education and experiences for children and youth in rural and underserved communities.
Since our incorporation in 2016, we have served over 350 children and youth and have developed a team of passionate people who are excited about seeing young lives grow and flourish. In everything we do, we hope to connect young people to not only an enduring sense of who they are, but of who they can be. We want to empower these young people to reach for and exceed their greatest expectations for themselves.
So with that in mind and in heart, we are very, very pleased to provide this scholarship to Miss Alyssa Samuels. On behalf of the entire Team Streams, congratulations, Alyssa. It's clear and evident that your star already shines very brightly, and we can't wait to see what your future holds. All of us at Team Streams are privileged to be a small part of your journey.
Thank you so much. I would love to, I'm so grateful for you guys who, gave me that award, and also for my family and friends, the Dccba, who support me and allowed me to have this opportunity here today. So thank you so much.
Amazing. So just share a few more things about Alyssa. She's a past student at Mayfield Secondary School Regional Arts Program and is in her second year at York University, majoring in music. That's also my alma mater. I did geography and urban studies there. And she is an avid volunteer, both in school and community, and she plans to become a composer in future. And if you were with us at the very beginning, she was playing the beautiful concerto at the beginning. And she first learned to play the violin by herself while in elementary school, and has since taken formal lessons to master her skills while performing with the Rosebud Orchestra. So put your hands together once again for Alyssa. And what we're going to do is we're going to move to our next award. We're going to keep this rolling. So at this time, I would like to have Lori Kerr, Regional Director of CFUW Orangeville, present our next award.
Great, thank you, Benjamin, and good evening, everyone. We're going to start with just a few words from our CFUW Orangeville and District President, Elizabeth Sachs. So over to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Lori. And I must say we are honored to be part of this presentation tonight and to be able to present an award from our club this evening. The CFUW Orangeville and District is a nonpartisan, voluntary, self-funded organization that is part of a national organization with over 95 clubs in every province and across Canada. The mission statement, simply put, and all the scholarship aspirants today are certainly part of that, is the power of women working together. Since its founding in 1919, CFUW has been working to improve the status of women, to promote human rights, public education, social justice, and importantly, peace. As a member of this organization, CFUW Orangeville has been active for over 45 years, and we are dedicated throughout this time and going forward to the advancement of health, educational opportunities for women and girls. Our club is vibrant, active, more than 20 interest groups. We have monthly speakers, and we are actively advocating, including at the UN. We currently provide $2,000 annually in scholarships and bursaries to students in the Headwaters region, and also have provided bursaries to international educational programs. This year, for the first time, we inaugurated a scholarship called, appropriately, Building Bridges. We are absolutely delighted to present our first Building Bridges scholarship tonight. Doing so is Lori Kerr, who is our regional director of CFUW's Orangeville Council and our own club's head of the scholarship committee. Thank you for including us in this wonderful event. And over to you, Lori.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. And we should highlight that we have a very famous member of our club. Sylvia Jones is also a member of CFUW Orangeville and District. So just thought we should mention that as well. So first, I really want to thank Alethia and all of the team of the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association for their hard work in putting tonight's program together, and for being great partners in this scholarship program for championing education and scholarship awards. So on behalf of CFUW, I am pleased to announce that Sunit Tour is being awarded our 2021 Building Bridges Scholarship. I think there's a slide. But as you see on the slide, Sunit is attending McMaster University this fall as she begins her Bachelor of Science program and works towards becoming a doctor. Sunit has a long list of accomplishments and is widely regarded as a young leader in her school and her community. As one of her references said, Sunit is a very smart and hardworking individual. I can say with confidence that she becomes deeply committed to anything she takes on. I'm especially impressed with how well she balances her school, work, and extracurricular activities. So congratulations, Sunit. And on behalf of Elizabeth and also Kathy Campbell, who's also a member, and all of our CFUW members, we wish you all the very best in this next chapter of your education. Please know that you have a large support group of women back here at home who will be cheering you on, several with backgrounds in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So again, congratulations. Over to you, Sunit.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be one of this year's recipients for this scholarship night. I would like to take the opportunity to thank the Dccba for organizing these awards within the community for all youth. And I would like to say a special thank you to Alethia for being so involved within the high school and encouraging all students to apply for scholarships and bursaries. And then a special thank you to CFUW for funding this scholarship as well. In this upcoming year, as Lori said, I will be attending my first year at McMaster University for Life Sciences program to receive my Bachelor of Sciences degree. So after my scheduled graduation, I plan to apply to medical school and pursue a career as a doctor in order to contribute to the healthcare system. Receiving this scholarship motivates me to maintain a high GPA in the future and to give back to my community. So I thank you all for your confidence and willingness to help me achieve this goal today. I hope that one day I will also be able to help students achieve their goals just as you've helped me today. Once again, thank you for your support.
Amazing words. Let's put our hands together again for Sunit. And Sunit, it sounded like Lori and her team are offering any free tutoring advice in future. So you may want to take advantage of that. We're going to keep things rolling along. At this time, we'd like to introduce Patricia Bernardo, Director of HR Executive Assistant to the President of Flateau Development Incorporated.
Hi, everyone. I'm happy to be here and represent Flateau Developments. Just a little bit about Flateau. Flateau was launched in 2005. It is a well-known home builder and developer in Ontario. Our head office is in Markham, Ontario. We have projects throughout Southern Ontario. And a little bit about Flateau, we don't just build homes, we build communities. And Flateau has shown that they're so deep-rooted in their commitment to supporting and giving back to the communities where it builds and operates. Flateau is actively supporting the arts, healthcare, food banks, and others in the community, such as your organization. Flateau is proud to support this wonderful organization, the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association. Here, what I want to say to everybody is dream big. Everyone is capable of greatness. Congratulations to all the winners here tonight. And now to the awards. We will be handing out 3 awards this evening to students pursuing trades, business, or entrepreneurship. The first one goes to Precious Adesina. He's a third-year student at York University in the Bachelor of Commerce program. He plans to pursue a career in real estate, investment, or accounting in the future. Precious also has a passion for science, in particular environmental science. He is currently doing the impossible by completing 5 course loads during the summer. He's also very passionate about his family, and despite personal setbacks and challenges, he goes above and beyond to help his family, and in particular the youth in Nigeria, so that they could pursue higher education. Congratulations, Precious.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm really honored and thankful to be acknowledged for this award. I really want to say thank you to DCCC BA Association for allowing to host this event, as well as I want to also thank Flateau Development Incorporated for the scholarship. I'm so sorry, but I really just I'm really grateful for it. And is especially from what you said, I have really big dreams of what I want to do. I'm a York University student. I'm actually entering in my final year. There's so many different things I want to do in terms of accounting and real estate, and even helping back home in Nigeria, because back home there's a lot of things that are going on. But it's just a really great opportunity to just be able to have this scholarship. So I'm really thankful once again. So thank you so much.
Our second award, our second award is going to Alyssa Samuels. As someone else had stated before, Alyssa is in her second year. She's at York University majoring in music. She's an avid volunteer, both in school and the community, volunteering with Cheers Caledon and Emerging Global Leaders Youth Program, etc. She plans to become a composer in the future. Alyssa first learned to play the violin by herself while in elementary school and has since taken formal lessons to master her skills, performing with the Rosebud Orchestra. Congratulations, Alyssa.
Hi, thank you. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm so grateful again, to you who created this organization so that many other students can just continue on with their education. I also would like to say yes. I am pursuing composition, and I would love to be able to compose for movies and stuff. So, and I'm again grateful to the Dccba for organizing this again. So thank you so much, everybody.
Congratulations. The next award goes to Nefemi Abellarindi. I don't know if I said that correct. Who's pursuing a Bachelor of Business degree at Wilfrid Laurier University in the fall. Nefemi has demonstrated a commitment to excellence in her community by volunteering at her local food bank, creating awareness campaigns and collecting donations. Nefemi plans to pursue a career in business accounting and hopes to establish a foundation for sports where children can come and play for free at a subsidized cost. Congratulations, Nefemi.
Thank you. I just really want to say thank you to each and every single person here, as well as the DCCBA for choosing me as one of the recipients. I also like to thank the sponsors and all the donors who helped fund this scholarship as well. Yes, it is true. One of my life goals is to be able to help the youth in my community with sports or just any of the talents that they would like to pursue at a subsidized cost for free. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again. I really do appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Patricia, and your team at Flateau Development Incorporated. A big round of applause again to our winners. We thank you again, the sponsors, for their undying commitment. And at this time, we're going to have Jourdain Stevenson. He's the DCCBA director, and he will be speaking on behalf of Fieldgate Homes.
Thank you so much, Benjamin, and good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. So our first, our first for this category for Fieldgate Homes Community Excellence Award will be awarded to Lord's Love Naganji. So I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your last name. And she is a graduate of Cardinal Leger Secondary School. So Lord's Love has demonstrated academic excellence and consistently maintained a position of the honor roll of all 4 years in high school. She's a community leader and has volunteered within her school and community, and has excelled in athletics, receiving the MVP Board Tournament Award. And Lord Love is also passionate about painting. She'll be attending University of British Columbia in the fall, so definitely taking a trek over to the West Coast. So definitely enjoy that. So congratulations to you. I'll pass it over to you to say a few words. Are you here with us?
If not, we can move on to the next recipient.
No worries, all good.
Okay.
So our next recipient is going to be Nefemi. Again here. So again, pursuing a bachelor's of the business at Wilfrid Laurier University in the fall. Again, has demonstrated excellence and commitment in his community by volunteering at local food banks and creating awareness campaigns and collecting donations. And again, is to pursue a career in business accounting and hopes to establish a foundation for sports again, where children can play for free at a subsidized cost. So congratulations to you again.
Thank you once again. Appreciate it a lot. I'm so grateful to be recognized for all of this. Thank you to the Dccba, and again to all our sponsors and donors. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you again. I'll pass it back over to Benjamin.
Boom, bam. Okay, we have some multiple winners here. This is really amazing. At this time, we are going to have Mario Carrietti from a personal injury lawyer from Carrietti Law present our next scholarship awards.
Thank you, Benjamin. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Excellent. Thank you for that introduction. It's actually a pleasure being here and seeing all you fine people on an evening like this. My name is Mario Carrietti. I'm the founder of Carrietti Law. We are a local Mississauga personal injury firm. I myself am a lawyer. We service basically Southern Ontario in all sorts of injury type matters. So the topic of texting and driving is something that sort of hits home because we sort of deal with this stuff quite a bit. And I want to thank the Dccba for giving me the opportunity to actually contribute in some small way here. Now, this is something we've done in the past with essay competitions, and for one reason or another, we sort of stopped doing it a couple of years back. And when I was speaking to a very dear friend of mine, Steve, who's on the call here, Steve Anderson, who I've known for the better part of 2 decades and is just an amazing human being. We were connected on Facebook, although we've always sort of kept in touch. He mentioned something of this nature, and it took me all of about 5 seconds to say, yep, I'm in. And the reason is because doing things like this is sort of near and dear to me. I myself came to Canada at a very young age, suffered a catastrophic injury as a youngster where I lost 3 fingers. And if it wasn't for the community, mentors, camp counselors, teachers, guidance counselors, clergy, there's no way I'd be where I am today. So it was through all of their efforts and sort of help that I got whatever small success I have in my life. So without further ado, I want to thank all the recipients, first and foremost, even the ones that weren't selected. Just a quick word. Sometimes the biggest lessons learned in life is when you don't succeed. At least in my case, that was the case. Not always when I did succeed. So it always brought me back stronger. So there's always a lesson to be learned. I never call it failure. I call it growth. So keep learning, keep growing, and your time will come as well. To the recipients who did do an essay, the winners were Haley Romaine and Victoria Sodoma. They were wonderful pieces. I'm sorry to hear about Victoria's family who suffered a pretty bad injury or injuries. I hope everything is okay. Well done. They were wonderful pieces, and thank you once again. And it's my pleasure again to do this, and hopefully to keep doing it. And I echo the sentiments before, hopefully in person for the next foreseeable future.
Amazing. Let's get some ones in the chat or some emotes on the screen, some hand clapping or celebration emote. Thank you so much, Mr. Carrietti, for sharing a little bit about yourself and how you got into this line of work. And once again, to all the dignitaries and individuals who have sponsored. And when you mentioned that thing, Mr. Carrietti, it reminded me of the Dave Chappelle show. One of the skits, he says, when you lose, don't lose the lesson, right? And so your thing about coming back from setbacks, it just triggered that.
Well, you know what? It's 100% correct. And it's 100% correct. Every time I've had any setback in my life, it just brought me back even stronger. And I think a lot of people here would agree with that. So well done to everyone, and especially to the winners.
Absolutely. We're going to have a musical break in just a couple seconds, but on a personal note, to all the recipient award winners, I was in high school many, many moons ago, and I remember going to university. I was just studying, I think, just general studies. So to hear the specialization that everyone has decided to dive into, I appreciate everyone's level of ambition and your drive. I'm very inspired seeing, quote unquote, young people doing such big things and having such big dreams. It's very inspiring. At this time, I believe Django, the Pan Man, are you there?
Actually, Benjamin, before we go to Django, let's invite Haley and Victoria to say a few words.
Oh, yes, my apologies. Yes, let's get them to share something. So let's have, I believe we'll have Victoria go first and then followed by Haley. My apologies, getting a little excited here.
Hi, I would like to thank the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association for caring about students in Dufferin County and opening us up to new opportunities. I would also like to extend a sincere thank you to the Carrietti lawyers for providing the scholarship. This is a tremendous help as I'm going into my second year at Wilfrid Laurier University, so thank you so much.
Amazing, amazing. And Hillary. Or sorry, Haley, my apologies.
It's okay. First of all, I'd like to express my gratitude to the Carrietti Law Firm for sponsoring this scholarship. I feel incredibly honored to have been chosen as one of the recipients. I'd also like to thank the Dccba for helping me to pursue my studies. And I'd also like to offer my congratulations to the rest of the recipients and the best of luck to all of you in the future.
Boom. All right. Okay. Alethia, can we go ahead with Django now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you guys are in for a treat. We're going to have a little musical break. So if you want to dance up, stretch up, do whatever, but we're going to be entertained by Django the Pan Man. Just unmute yourself, Django.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
I just want to say congratulations to all the recipients who received their awards tonight, especially the musicians who may be going out there in the future and compose some wonderful music and make positive changes in the music fraternity. Special congratulations to you, girl. This is Django on Fire. I do my thing live on the steel pan. I love this instrument. This is the latest musical instrument invented and developed in the 20th century. But this song I'm going to play is dedicated to all the recipients, just saying to you, don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. Let's stay focused and do what you have to do. This one goes like this.
We're not hearing your sound, Django.
Django. There we go.
Listen up. Rise up. This is my message to you. Drums. All right, in the 1836, after the abolition of slavery in the Caribbean, most importantly in Trinidad and Tobago, after that, the Africans there celebrated Carnival in
Panman, you muted yourself. Django, you muted yourself. Can you unmute yourself? I don't think you can hear me.
In some of the activities, for example, they had something, they still have something called stick fight. Stick fight in Trinidad and Tobago, I must mention, still exists today. So if you Google stick fight, you will see stick fight happening around carnival season. So the stick fight could not have continued without the beating of the drum, because the drums, different kinds of drums, different forms of drums actually, were used to ignite this stick fight. And the British, the rulers, who were in the colony at that time says, this, we don't like the idea of this drumming thing and this stick fight, so we want to stop this whole thing. So they banned the drums. Back then they banned the drumming, and then they found out that the drumming played a part in the abolition of slavery, sending messages from across the island, from island to island, from Haiti to Jamaica. The Africans used drums to send messages. So they outlawed the drum that time in around 1836, 1852, 1892, around that time. It goes on and goes on until it says no drumming at all. And when we go to the 1920s, this man called Supreme Simon come up with an idea of making song out of what you call a wash pan. That time we used to use in the Caribbean, a metal pan to wash clothes. But this man used the wash pan to make a song out of it, just to keep the stick fight going. But when he finished on that particular day, making the sound, the pan was just a flat surface. But when he finished, it became a concave. You see, this is what we call a concave shape, because it's dented inside. When he went home now, he tried to turn the concave and I try to put it into a convex shape. You know what's a convex? It's concave and convex. When he tried to hear it out, he started to hear different notes. Right? That's in the 1930s, now we're in the 1930s. So as this man was hearing different notes, he decided to leave this thing just like that. So he left it like that with different notes, and he brought it to the carnival, and people saw it and they liked it, and they said, hey, look at this guy. He's playing this pan with different notes. He can hear 8 notes, but then it's only 8 notes, right? Now you see, in this pan, it's 39 notes, right? Then we have the bass pan, we have the tenor pan. But back then, when you look at the steel pan, people still never used to like this thing, but people persistence and they realize the steel pan now is something that driving the crowd. So they put a law now to ban the steel pan now. They don't want no steel pan playing because people follow the steel pan. However, they had to have debates in the schools and the school children. As a matter of fact, the school children said to their parents who are ministers that we want the steel pan to continue. That's how we have steel pan. They played a part, yeah, but people protest. That's how we have steel pan in Trinidad and Tobago today. And this instrument, they say, it's a musical instrument invented and developed in the 20th century in Trinidad and Tobago and spread across the world like by fire. And so steel pan as an instrument bring people together from all walks of life. When there were political differences, steel pan bring people together. So steel pan also identified the Caribbean sound. If the tourist going to the Caribbean, whether it's Jamaica, if you notice, you will find steel pan, has some sort of role to play in that kind of tourist trip. Either they buy a steel pan souvenir or they heard it, they said steel drum, So I'm one of the persons who proud to be a steel pan artist and taking steel pan across the world because my style, I've got a lot of recordings and done a lot of great work. But because steel pan is still not popular as it should be, the history is because of the banning of drums, really, really, really because of the banning of the African drums. These people never give up and they find ways to make up song, and the man with the pan that beat the concave shape and try to beat up the convex shape.
So Django.
Yeah.
So Django, sorry to just interject, but I think that we all can see that with someone like you, it won't take long for the popularity of steel pan to grow. You seem very passionate about what you're doing, and we really appreciate this. I'm gonna have to cut you a little bit short now, but we're gonna give you some more time at the end to play. But let's get some ones in the chat for Django. That was amazing. And I just wanted to get you to tease out a little bit of the history because I'm not sure if people actually understand about the drum. So thank you so much for that. Let me just see a show of hands. Let's just see a show of hands. Either keep the ones in the chat going or just put your hand up. How many people like to win things? Does anyone like to win anything? Just show of hands. I mean, I should see everyone's hand going up. I mean, I see some people like not too sure or like thinking about it. Like hopefully everyone likes to win something. Okay, so we're going to do a prize in a matter of a second, and we have a little bit more of the agenda to go through. I'll just, delight everyone on our quick break here. It's that game of would you rather, right? So would you rather do this thing or would you rather do this thing? And I'm pretty sure everyone has played this game. So very quickly, would you rather be famous or the friend of someone famous? So would you rather be famous or the friend of someone famous? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I just want to see a little something. See, friend, famous. Thank you, Precious. Thank you, Shamar. Andrew J saying the friend. Alethia saying the friend. How about others? Do you want to be famous or the friend of famous? There you go, Jordan. I'm with you. I want to be famous. Ian saying the friend. Can't we be both? Sylvia says. Any other thoughts and replies? Do we want to be famous or the friend of someone famous? Friend. Okay. Let's do one more. Would you rather fly or would you rather be invisible? I see wheels turning. People are pondering. Precious said invisible, fly. Suni said invisible. Ian said fly. I think I'd want to fly. Kathy said fly. Alyssa said fly. Famous and fly. Thank you, Mario. Yeah, I think flying would be so cool. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for that. So, Alethia, are we ready to give out a prize?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So what we've decided to do in order to give this prize away is everyone in the chat right now and everyone who's here has an opportunity to win. And Alethia and myself have picked a number between 1 and 50. And so we know the number. And if you want to win this prize, after I count to 5, then you can put a number in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a number in the chat and put a number in as many times until we see that number. Your chance to win something, you can put a number in as many times from 1 to 50.
Oh, we saw that. Hold on.
Oh, looks like Precious has won. Precious has won. And we are giving away a brand new car. A Mattel like toy car, like Matchbox, like in a box from Dollarama. So I'm actually not sure what you've won, but Precious, you have won something. So congratulations. And Kyra, you're 1 off. So the winning number was 26. So congratulations. So I hope everyone had a chance to maybe grab a drink or stretch. We're going to just kind of close off for the last half of our presentation, which is going to be very short. And we appreciate everyone hanging around. So at this time, I will have Alethia O'Hara Stephenson, the Dccba president, do our next scholarship award for Ontario Clean Water.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. And I'm going to share my screen and announce our first winner. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to read the bio. So this individual is a third-year student at York University and has an interest in studying environmental disasters such as earthquakes and hurricanes. And he is very fascinated with reading about how these disasters are formed and how science plays a major role. This individual should know who they are. So it is, let me share my screen. Precious Adesina.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to have been accepted for this award. I'm really thankful for Dccba, as well as the sponsors and everyone else that sponsored this event. So thank you so much once again.
Welcome. The next recipient of the Ontario Clean Water Agency Science Scholarship, valued at $1,000, goes to an individual who is currently a med student at McMaster University. Let me make sure I got that correct. Studying at the University of Guelph Biomedical Science Program. He has a place on the Dean's List. He is an avid volunteer both in the school and community, and one of 3 nominees for Valedictorian, and was a salutarian for his graduating class at Robert F. Hall. Graydon plans to become a doctor in the future, and as the name says, Graydon Grandison, congratulations on this award. So Graydon, if you're here, if you would like to say a few words.
Hi. I'm honored to have been selected as a recipient for this scholarship. Thank you for your generosity, which will allow me to pursue my dream as becoming a doctor. My university journey so far has been a unique one due to its remote nature, but your support will go a long way in helping me achieve my lifelong goal of becoming an epidemiologist. This period has shown me the value and strength of community and how important trust is between all its members. Building trust in our community about the public healthcare system is something I hope to achieve in the future. Thank you, Dccba, and the sponsor of this award.
Nice. Boom, bam. All right. So we missed this individual earlier, but they are here now. Mr. Jordan Stevenson, our director for the Dccba from Fieldgate Homes, presented an award, one of our Community Excellence Awards, to Lord's Love. And Lord's Love is here. So would you like to say a few words, Lord's Love?
Hi, my camera isn't working, I'm sorry. But I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, I really didn't expect it, but I think I'm just very appreciative of it. And I just really want to say thank you.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. And I think I'm hearing a common theme with a lot of the recipient award winners, and that's that, you know, we're kind of surprised, but I guess as the saying goes, nothing tried is nothing gained, right? And so sometimes you just have to shoot your shot, right? And see what happens. And that's kind of how things come to fruition, right? Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, this whole awards collective and team, it just came from an idea, right? And people just kind of put something out there, and then it just kept evolving. So another little thing I just wanted to share. At this time, we're going to move along. Are we still having fun, everyone? Are we still having fun? Yeah? Some thumbs up, some thumbs in the chat. We're still good? Awesome. All right. At this time, we are going to have Steve and Clive Anderson present an award on behalf of Carmen Anderson.
Thank you very much, Benjamin, and it's an honor to be here. First and foremost, I want to congratulate, as everyone has already, the recipients for this year's scholarship awards. Obviously, thank the sponsors. It's really nice to see a lot of familiar faces here on screen as well. Certainly, I'm thankful to the Dccba team and the opportunity to partner with them to deliver this award. I see Mario back on screen here, my good buddy here. Thank you for your kind words. The beautiful lady that you probably saw on the slide deck is my mother, and my brother Clive and I. Clive is not here at this moment, but he's given me the privilege to speak about this award. And this award, of course, is named after my mother, the Carmen Anderson Perseverance Award. My mother is a person who demonstrated resiliency, perseverance, despite encountering very difficult circumstances. When she became separated from my father, she was left to take care of 8 children as we were growing up in Jane and Finch. And we witnessed firsthand a woman who got up every day, was never late for work, and worked tirelessly for 25 years to make sure that her children were taken care of. So it gives us great pride to be able to create this award to maintain her legacy and what she means to our family. And we're super proud to be able to give one of the 2 awards, starting with Christina Campbell. Let me just tell you a little bit about Christina. Christina Campbell is the co-founder and co-president of the Health Club Sciences at her high school. She has volunteered at the Peel Memorial Hospital, dedicating her time to healthcare of the community, or the care of the community, the healthcare of her community. She's also passionate about social justice initiatives and has led or established several initiatives around diversity and social equity, including Orange Shirt Day, Period Equity, BHM, and just to name a few. Christina will be pursuing a bilingual nursing program at the University of Ottawa in the fall. And Christina also aspires to be an MP. So Kyle, if you're still online, you may have to watch out for your seat in the near future. So once again, congratulations to Christina Campbell.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would like to thank the Dufferin County Canadian Black Association, Steve Anderson and his family for funding this scholarship. after Steve reached out to me and let me know a little bit more about who it's coming from and the story of his mother, it definitely moved me. I'm very proud and super honored to receive this award. As Gwyneth mentioned in the beginning, education is a gift, it's a power, and it's something that we should all strive to continue to pursue and actively learn. So I'm very happy to use this scholarship and any other opportunity that comes my way to help advance myself as well as my community and others, because education is quite important. As you guys might know, I do plan on attending University of Ottawa in the fall to study nursing for their French immersion stream. As Steve said, my goals are to be involved in government. I'm very passionate about both government and healthcare. So one day I do hope to be in the House of Commons, who knows, to advocate for, equitable healthcare policies and things for marginalized Canadians. So that's something that I'm very passionate about. An interesting thing about myself is that in September, I'm going to be working in the House of Commons as a parliamentary page. So I guess I'll be seeing a member of parliament here in person a little bit. So that'll be quite interesting. I'm very excited for my journey, and I'm super thankful for all of the mentors, especially Steve Anderson. When I got to know him a little bit at a City of Brampton event, I was so moved by his story growing up and the things that he was able to overcome. So I definitely look up to him and the things that he does currently as the first Black deputy mayor of Shelburne, the things that he does as a lawyer and the things that he continues to do. So we have a lot of amazing role models, and I'm very excited to see how all of us youth do in the future with all of our careers and aspirations. So thank you.
Thank you, Christina. And as everyone can see, it's well-deserved, and we're very confident you're going to go on and do fantastic things. So congratulations to you once again. The next recipient is none other than Shamar Barnett. And let me tell you a little bit about Shamar. Shamar is the City of Toronto's Youth Council, is part of the City of Toronto's Youth Council's vice president, or serves as vice president, representing the youth voice. He is passionate about his community and demonstrating both academic excellence and leadership excellence to help elevate his community despite many challenges, obstacles, and barriers. Shamar is currently a student at York University, majoring in law and society and with a minor in French. So congratulations, Shamar.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really honored, humbled, and taken aback by your award, Steve. A lot of you guys may not really know the depth of our relationship. Like we first, I was introduced to Steve as a mentorship, but when I met him, it became a lot more than that. And because of that role that you play in my life, I really just want to extend my gratitude towards you. And when Miss Chapman speaks about pouring into the youth and being that representative and lifting them up, I think that Steve is really the epitome of that. So I'm very thankful. I'm grateful to share this space with you guys. And honestly, I'm just reinforced by this award. So again, thank you all.
Thank you, Shamar. Well said, and thank you for your kind words. Shamar and Christina are just community giants. I see Sunit's face there as well. So when you talk about being a doctor, Sunit, hopefully you're going to come back and work in Shelburne. But once again, congratulations to Shamar and Christina for being the recipients of this year's award. Thank you.
Amazing stuff. Thank you again. Round of applause for our winners and the Anderson family for setting up this scholarship award. We're going to go to Alethia O'Hara Stephenson, the Dccba Black Excellence Award. She will be presenting that.
I'm not going to share my screen. This time I'm going to read their bios before I announce their names. So This is our flagship award, and this award is made possible by our membership donations or merchandise sales and just the generosity of the community. So we have membership donations, we have individual donations and sponsors. So Crozier Consulting is another organization that has sponsored or made funds available for DCCBA. And so all of those funds combined allowed us to be able to offer this a flagship scholarship. And when you think about DCCBA Black Excellence, these two recipients are the perfect examples of what it means to be Black and excellent. And so I'm going to read the first recipient's bio, and it should come as no surprise. This individual is a graduate of Mayfield Secondary School's Regional Arts Program and is attending Ryerson University in the fall. She is passionate about her community and has volunteered on numerous initiatives in her community and school. She's a motivational speaker for women and youth. She has demonstrated excellence in both education, arts, and athletics. She was co-valedictorian of her graduating class. She is the recipient of the 2016 Canadian Screen Awards for Best Supporting Actress. She was also one of Hills of Headwaters' top 25 under 25 recipient. And she is also a ROPSA gold and silver medalist for track and field. So talk about a triple threat, talk about an amazing, well-rounded individual, Shailene Pierre Dixon.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to thank and acknowledge the DCCBA and all the sponsors here tonight, and obviously the community that has given to this award. I am so grateful, and it's just such an honor to be recognized, especially alongside all these amazing and talented youth. Hearing what everyone has done for their community and also for themselves is just so empowering. And I would also like to thank my friends and family, because obviously without them, I wouldn't be able to be where I am without their support and their love. As you guys heard, I guess I'm an actress and that's what I'm pursuing. So I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to use this award to help go towards school so that I can hone my skills and not only be a spokesperson for myself, but also for the people in my community. So thank you so much.
Excellent. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Book of Negroes, I encourage you to watch the movie, and that's where you'll be able to see Shailene shine. One of the places where you'll see Shailene shine. Our next recipient, again, is another amazing academic student, as well as arts and athletic students, and demonstrated leadership. She is a graduate from Cardinal Leisure Secondary School, and she has demonstrated excellence consistently throughout her 4 years in high school, maintaining a position on the honor roll. She's a community leader and a volunteer within her school community and has excelled in athletics, receiving MVP at the board tournament. And she is passionate also about painting. She will be attending the University of British Columbia in the fall. So another award for Lord's Love. Congratulations, Lord's Love. And if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. I'm just honestly really shocked. This was really unexpected for me because, even throughout high school, this isn't something that you wouldn't expect, but even, throughout my studies and everything, really working hard has really helped me further, accomplish my dreams and things like that, and really get a good mindset of what I want to do in life. So I think that I'm just really appreciative that I guess all of my hard work was for something. Thank you.
Awesome. So we're going to have one final address as we close off, and then we're going to have music for a brief period to end. I know that with the pandemic, it's we're at home or maybe in an office, or maybe it's not possible. But I thought this is just very unscripted. I wanted to know if everyone who is able can actually unmute their mics, and particularly the recipient award. And I wanted everyone to feel the energy of the applause from over 30 people that are in this chat. Can we unmute our mics and can we do that? Because I think it's important that we get that vibration and that power of just feeling the music. So can we unmute ourselves, everyone who's willing and able or in a position? And if we can just maybe have like 10 seconds of straight applause and hooting and hollering and hey, 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 and congratulations. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Thank you for indulging me. It's important, right, that we feel that vibration. We're not there physically, but it's really important that all the recipient award winners, you remember this night. As I mentioned at the beginning, we have made history here tonight. And 20 years from now, when you go to your respective schools and see that plaque up on the wall, you'll be able to show your kids that you did something, and they won't just, knock you in the arm like my kids do and say, yeah, right, Dad, whatever, right? You'll have something that you can physically show them. And so it's really important that you feel that energy and that vibration in those moments when you feel down or not wanting to continue, and you just remember that there's people who are rooting for you and supporting you. So I just wanted to share that. We're going to close off. It's been an amazing evening. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to have Alex Ahama, the Executive Director of the Canadian Congress, and he is going to end us off with a prayer and blessing for our students.
Wow, I'm so glad to be here. I hope you can hear me. Just wave your hand if you can. I mean, the blessing, as I often say, is in the response. We can sometimes bless and pray all we want, but when we see people really doing the action, it counts. I think we should first applaud Alethia O'Hara Stephenson for your work. Absolutely. If you were going to do that 10 seconds of clap, it should be for her. Maybe you should unmute yourself again and do that for her. Absolutely. Go ahead and do that. Alethia, you are. Yes.
That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend.
Yes. This is an example of a visionary, right? Your presence, look at what you've put together. Quite amazing. Extraordinary, I must add. Extraordinary. Like I just been listening right from the speech. I was actually racing back just to make sure I can set up properly. But I was listening to you while I was driving. I can just I don't know what to say about you, Alethia, and also to recognize the Sylvia Jones, the member of provincial parliament. You're here. You stayed all through, and you all. The dignitaries, I'm saying, normally dignitaries come in and they go out right after the speech. We do events all the time. So why am I highlighting this? I'm highlighting this to the young people to see what leadership is about. You don't go to university and get an MBA and then you're a leader. Even if your MBA or your master's was in leadership, it still doesn't make you a leader. Leadership is a spirit that can only be ignited by purpose, the kind of purpose we've seen Alethia demonstrate, and sustained by passion. I spent the last 30 years, 3 decades rather, on, unraveling the mystique of leadership. I've written books about this. And one of the mystique of leadership is to misconceptions to tie it with position of authority. So young people, you have in your midst greatness. You have in your midst greatness. Everybody here, Deputy Mayor Steve Anderson, another fine gentleman. And, I just want to thank also the parents, actually. I think I see some parents on the line. Certainly some of you can be high school or university. So you must be parents in some way, shape, or form here. So I applaud that. One of the misconceptions by young people is to consider them the leaders of tomorrow. What a big mistake. It's absolutely wrong. Youths are leaders of today. We're done. We're done. Like, as adults, we're going to one funeral after the other. Our time is coming to an end. It's the truth. And once many people in positions of authority, they are not doing better than you can do. So never consider yourself tomorrow. You are leaders of today, young people. You are leaders of today. Put your hands together for yourselves and scream for yourself. You are leaders of today. You are creators of your future. Man, creators of your future. Don't go with what we laid. The foundations Steve Anderson laid on me, even the one Alethia laid, by tomorrow it doesn't count anymore. You are the creator of your future. Whether you win or lose, whether you succeed or fail, is all here in the mind. Can somebody you put your finger in the mind? Just like say, it's in the mind. It's in the mind. It's in the mind. Absolutely. The greatest inventions were first invented in the mind before they came. You are just amazing people. Before I put my blessing or benediction, if you will, I want to read a passage. It's also a blessing to you from my book, Welcome to Greatness. I wrote this as I was listening. It came to my mind. I didn't plan to read this, but it came to my mind. I said, you are a unique creation. And if that's you, say, yes, that's me. You are a unique creation. Put it on the chart. Say it to yourself. There is no blessing that is as effective as the one you put on yourself. You are a unique creation. I wake up every morning knowing that there is no other Alex Ihama on the planet. And there will never be, even when I'm long gone. It's just me. You have to know that. You are a unique creation. Write it out somewhere. Say, I am a unique creation. Say it to yourself. Say, if you say that to yourself 7 times every morning before you go out, believe me, people will be, people just, you'll be gliding through challenges and everything that faces you. One of a kind. You are a unique creation, one of a kind. God has endowed you with a particular mix of talents. You see that Mr. Pan man who we are going to dance to later? You can buy the best pan in the world. You can't play like he can because he has his own unique ability, his own unique talents, his own unique strength, and even weaknesses. Nobody, I often say when I was young, I was bad. They called me bad. I was one of the rascals in the neighborhood. In fact, I was so bad, there was nobody as bad as me when I was young. So you can even, if you depending on the direction you take, you are going to stand by yourself. You are a unique creation created for a difference. Now listen to this line. You were created for a purpose. You were created for no other person on this planet. Jesus, come on. There's no other person that was created with your purpose. None. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they both invented things like computer related, but they are completely different. The purposes are different, even though it may look alike. And you were blessed with the potential. You were blessed with the potential to achieve that purpose. Here's what that means. Everything you need to be, everything you should, come on, is in you. It's not. You go to York University and all these fine places to learn skill set. So what you go to learn? You go to learn policies and systems. But what you need to be you, what Christina needs to be Christina, what Patricia needs to be Patricia, what Sunny needs to be Sunny. What you need, Laurie Kerr, what you need, Sylvia Jones, is already in you. Is in no home, no institution, nowhere. You decide, my friend. Say to yourself, I decide. Yes, you do. God's giving you that right. That's why we're different from animals, right? As they say, the animals are programmed. But listen to this. Your creation was not an accident, but rather a deliberate act of God. Created you perfectly. Deliberate act of God. If man created you, you would be version. I mean, Windows, how many Windows? iPhone, I just came from an iPhone shop. They have iPhone 16, iPhone X, iPhone Y. Human being is one. They never record you to add another ear to your nose or to move your nose to your cheek. You were created perfectly. It was a deliberate act of God. You were created by love to be an epitome of love. You were created by greatness to be an embodiment of greatness. Here's the final one. Not even your thoughts or action can ever change that. The secret to your success is in nowhere else but you. It's called a secret because only you carry it. That's why it's called a secret. Don't let nobody ask you to pay to hear 21 irrefutable laws or 21 this. The secret to success, the secret to my success is in my DNA. The secret to yours is yours. And as you embark, as you live here today, as you live, whether you're graduating, as you live to pursue your purpose, you have to remember this. You have to remember this. The blessings of God we declare upon you right now, whatever you subscribe to in terms of divinity. I believe in God, and we are spiritual beings. We're not human beings. We are spirit beings in human forms, is what we are. We are spirit beings in human form. And I declare that blessing upon you that, you're going in, you're coming out, your travel for those who will travel, those who wants to be in the corridors of power. There's one fine young woman, I don't recall the name, wants to be in the House of Commons. The blessings will follow you in there to protect you first from yourself. May God protect you first. We don't pray that. We pray God to protect us from people. The first person in God you want him to protect you from is yourself. Because your choices can derail you. I pray, God, save me from me. Save me from bad decisions. Save me from bad company. Save me from bad places. And may God protect your family. The fact you are here means whether you had a virus or not, you are still alive. And if you haven't, may God protect you from it. If you have, may God still protect you from it. These are trying times. These are the times we must ignite the spirit of leadership and go forth and change the world. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless Canada. Canada? We all came from different places. And we'll find a place called home. May God bless you. God bless Dccba. I'll be here to enjoy this deal.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex, for closing us off and for everyone being here. We are going to have our steel panelists go in 1 second. Alethia, any other final thoughts before we leave with some music?
Just overall, thanks everyone for your support, all of the applicants for coming out and demonstrating your excellence, all of our scholarship sponsors, thank you for partnering with Dccba and showing us your support, parents for being there for your students, for your children and encouraging them on the path of greatness, Deputy Mayor Steve Anderson for your leadership and advocacy every step of the way, thank you so much. Streams Community Hub, I see you online again, doing amazing things in the community. Thank you once again for partnering with us. Carrietti Law, CFUW Orangeville, MPP Jones. The list goes on. My board members, I could not have done this, pulled this off without your help and your support. So thank you for your leadership and your role in making tonight possible. To you, Benjamin, thank you for agreeing to MC tonight's event. You definitely added some flair and excitement and made sure that tonight's event was a huge success. So
thank you.
Thank you so much. Josh McEwen, I see you online. Josh McEwen has been an avid supporter from day one. The very first day that we launched Dccba, Josh was there, and every single event that Dccba has hosted, Josh is there to show his support. And I am so grateful for your support, your leadership, your allyship, Josh, every step of the way. Thank you. And I am missing some names, but please know that I appreciate every single one of you for your love, your support. And I'm going to stop talking and enjoy the rest of the show, everyone. For the scholarship recipients, I will coordinate with you by email to make sure that you have your scholarship package, whether that will be mailed to you or a meet-up in person. I think
Alyssa, I was going to say maybe now I know you wanted to open this time up for people to maybe hang around. So I guess if there's a way that people can get a hold of the DCCBA, could you put like any links in the chat and like Facebook groups and stuff? So now would be an opportunity for people. You know, I know we have other things that we can jump to, but if we can maybe copy the link, maybe if everyone at charge can share something about the DCCBA on their Facebook or somewhere on Twitter, just saying, hey, you had a great time tonight, so that more people can learn about the amazing work, that would be awesome. So Alethia, are you able to put something in the chat that we can copy and share?
Perfect. I will definitely share the link to our website, and on the website, it will have all of our social media handles. So please feel free to share. Okay. Excellent.
Perfect. Awesome. So if everyone can just do that tonight, just copy that link, share it on a social media so we can just continue to grow this. When we're back next year, it'll be bigger and better. I am available for hire for other MC opportunities. I normally fly first class, but no one's flying anywhere, so you can get me at a reduced rate. I'm just kidding. All right, I've talked long enough. We're going to have Django Panfire take us out. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to enjoy some more music. Feel free to hang around for a minute, 10 minutes, as long as he plays. And please copy that link and share it to one other person on your social media. Thank you so much. Django, take us away.
Thanks once again. This is Django Panfire, and this one called Jerusalem. But they won't call Jerusalem now. No. This next one is called All of Me. It's a remix. On Fire take this tune from America and turn it into a soca. Listen tune, remix. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was nice to be here tonight to perform for you, you know. If you want one more, certainly I can go all night, but thanks very much for having me, Alethia, and the MC and the host, and congratulations to all the recipients tonight, and I wish you all the best in the future. And this is Django Panfire saying, I love you.
Amazing. A round of applause again. Let's get some ones in the chat one last time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. As I mentioned, we all made history tonight, so please share the DCCBA link on your social media. Let everyone know the amazing time you had. We want to continue to amplify all the amazing work. And next year, we're going to double this, if not triple it. So like I said, share that link to one other person. Thank you to Alethia, executive team, advisory team, all the sponsors and recipients, everyone who made everything go so well this evening. Thank you again, and we'll see you all very soon. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.